Hello and welcome to another bonus episode of Hockey Inside Out. So it looks like Cole Caufield has regained his scoring touch. What do you think has changed with his performance to allow him to find the back of the net more often? Andrew, let's get your thoughts first.
This might be unsatisfying. I know we're supposed to dig deep on this show, but I think it's as simple as confidence. I think that he's a guy who's used to scoring, and as soon as the puck starts going in as frequently as he's expecting it to, it just continues to roll that way. And there's little things like he's overhandling the puck a little bit less. You notice a lot this season where he's getting passes and he has to stick handle a little bit. Now, some of that could be the passes are off, right? We know that teams are watching that Suzuki across the ice to Caufield pass. It's been tough to get that pass through this season, but he's had good passes that he's passed up shots on, and now he's just shooting it on net, right? They're moving him around on where he's shooting. A lot of times on the power play now, he's at the side of the net instead of right off to the half wall there. So just getting him out of his comfort zone seems to have got his comfort back, oddly, which I guess sometimes is what you need.
Well, hitting the net is the key. I mean, he's missed the net on a lot of good scoring opportunities before he went on this recent finding his touch again and scoring goals. And he's also, I mean, he'd become predictable, especially on the power play with that shot high to the short side. And you would see goalies sliding across and coming up, right? And they'd get it off the shoulder. And it happened so many times. And then the game against Colorado, the power play goal he scored, he went far side, top corner. Mm-hmm. And the goalie looked like afterwards, you could see the goalie like he wasn't expecting it. He came across and came up with the shoulder, and the shot went the other way. Mm-hmm. So I think he needs to mix it up a little bit. Also a little unlucky. I mean, his shooting percentage was 16% last year. It was down to 7% this year. I was speaking with him about it after the Colorado game, and he said, last year it seemed like everything he shot went in, and it almost did, right? And then to not have that again this year, I'm sure mentally, confidence-wise, it got to him. But as Marty St. Louis has said, Cole Caufield is going to score goals. He's scored goals at every level he's ever played at. That's not going to stop. But he needs to find different ways to score. And Marty's talked about him, getting to the inside, which is not so easy for him because of his size. But as Andrew mentioned, just moving around and shooting from different spots. I mean, Alex Ovechkin, until this season, was able to score from that spot where he just stands there all the time. And even though you knew he was there, you couldn't stop it. Cole Caufield has a great shot. It's not the Ovechkin shot. So just moving around a little bit more, hitting the net more often, and being less predictable. And that's going to help him moving forward. And, he could still finish the season with 30 goals the way he's going right now.
And, you guys mentioned his game as far as moving around, getting different opportunities from different areas. And one area that I really noticed a difference is, and Andrew mentioned it earlier, was he's much closer on their power play now to the side of the net. So now he becomes a different type of threat versus the half wall. Now he can either make that cross seam pass, or he can walk and stuff it like he did the other night, real tight to the side of the net. And he's getting some variations as far as scoring areas go. And hats off to him because he's getting opportunity. And let's not forget to mention, he's got some pretty good guys as line mates that are looking for him. And, Nick Suzuki, one of the best guys in the league for finding seams and making passes to the right areas at the right time, will allow Cole Caufield to continue to have chances. And right now he's having the chances and he's burying it. And I think that will continue for Cole Caufield.
And if Slafkovsky keeps shooting, he tied his career high with 6 shots against Colorado. If he keeps shooting, not only is Slafkovsky going to score more goals, but I think Caufield will, because Slafkovsky's always been looking to pass the puck to Caufield, right? I think he feels that pressure on that line. So defenses are anticipating that. So if Slafkovsky starts shooting more, he's going to score more, and it's also going to free up Caufield for the times when he does pass to him, that they won't be anticipating it so much. So it's Marty St. Louis leaving that line together for as long as he has, I think it was a really smart decision, just to let them build that chemistry, let Slafkovsky get more comfortable, let him realize I don't have to pass the Cole every time. When I'm in a shooting spot, just shoot it. And we're starting to see that now.
Stu, maybe you should let some national broadcasters know that line has been together for about 20 games now, and we don't have to wonder where Slafkovsky will end up in the lineup.
Yeah, I was at the game, so I didn't see the broadcast, but I saw on Twitter that they were saying, "Oh, we'll see where they slot him in tonight, and if they move him around." I'm like, guys, he's played 20. They haven't moved. They put him on the first line in the first power play unit that game against Seattle, and they haven't moved him since. So he's been and it's sort of. It's funny when you bring in Toronto guys to cover a Montreal game on TV. They obviously don't watch them that often and don't know a lot about what's going on. And I guess that was a case of that.
Yeah. Habs fans were not happy about that one, that's for sure.
Unfortunate product of Canadian broadcasting, right? Everything's Toronto focused.
Yeah. Let us know what you think of Cole Caufield and what has switched for him in your opinion that he's been able to score more goals. Leave that in the comments section below, and make sure to go to hockeyinsideout.com to check out our full episode.